Welcome to Besties and Bubbles.
Welcome.
This is my bestie, and
These are our bubbles.
These are our bubbles.
Cheers, friends.
We're glad you're listening. This stuff is so exciting to talk about.
So delicious.
Yes.
And look how pretty this is.
It is. It actually matches our backdrop. I don't know if people can tell, but it's like the perfect color of our backdrop.
It is. It's like a little bit of a little rosé, rose gold, if you will.
Yeah. I love that color, actually.
It's so pretty. I'm going to take another sip.
Good. That's great, Kim.
Yeah. So, friends, we're nearing the end of 2025.
Done.
Wow.
You know what's interesting? Some people have it was a great year, they got married or they had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And other people, I would say most people, at least that I know, are good riddance.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good riddance to just because most people focus on the negative than the positive, I would say.
Sure.
So most people in my circle have been it could always be better. You know what I mean? So they're looking forward to a fresh start.
Okay, well, anything could always be better.
That's very true.
But I guess, you know what? Let's be real. It probably is every year. You have people saying it was great, and then you have the people saying, bah, humbug, get rid of it.
Humbug.
Right?
Right.
So.
And even if I had a great year, I still love a fresh start.
Absolutely. I
like Mondays. I know most people don't.
Yeah, I don't necessarily like Mondays, but I do like the beginning of a month.
I like the beginning of a month.
Like that I will give to you. And
yeah.
I do like Fridays.
Of course.
Well, most people like Fridays.
Like today's a Friday, so.
Yeah. But
yes.
I also like so maybe the way you like Mondays might be the way I like Sundays. Because I also use Sunday to help prepare for the week and things like that.
Yeah.
What am I going to accomplish? What did I accomplish the week before, and what am I going to accomplish?
Every Monday I have a business planning meeting with some coworkers.
Yes.
And
yes,
so every Monday I have to set my goals for the week. And so it's just got me into routine of planning for my week and what I can accomplish it. So all I have to do is basically follow what's in front of me, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to be very accomplished for the week. So yeah, I actually do. So I don't really love the beginning of a day necessarily, but I love the beginning of a week. I do love the beginning of the month, and we both very much agree that we love the beginning of a year.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. And there's honestly, I feel like there's two beginnings of every year for everyone. One is the actual calendar year, right? Turning the calendar over from
January
1 year to the next.
Okay.
And then your birthday year,
okay.
Right? So I feel like there's a lot to reflect and prepare, not only from your calendar year, but, the next time you rotate around the sun for however many years you've been living on this planet. Yeah. So,
all right, I hear you. I can get behind that rationale.
Anyway, but today we wanted to talk about the calendar year.
Yes.
Right? And specifically, we love all of our friends out there. This one's going to be, it can be for everyone, but we were kind of focusing on women, 35, 40 plus, what have you. Because we love you all, but it's kind of our sweet spot.
It's kind of the most people that follow us.
Yes.
Although we know several men do, and we thank you for that.
Yes, we do. But you can take bits and bites from whatever we're.
I think this is information great for everyone.
Absolutely.
But we did specifically research for the 40 plus.
Yes.
Right?
For women. And really what this involves is promoting and taking control of your sparkle. Ladies, your sparkle and your success for next year.
Yes.
Right?
Be in the driver's seat.
Yes. Be in the driver's seat. And mostly the reason for this, when we talk about 40 plus, is, you know, we have lived a good life. We are a little bit experienced, and we bring that to the table. So there's certain things that we're not necessarily yearning for, like we did in our 20s and 30s.
Right. Oh, that's true.
Right. That we have, you know, given to us in our 40s and 50s and beyond.
Right.
So it's almost like bringing the next year energy.
I'm a big one on energy. And if you can focus on like these simple, like build them into your routine.
Yeah.
This is what experts have said, not just us, we researched this for you, saying this will bring back that sparkle, that good energy, that focus. That's not just going to last like, listen, I'm a fitness instructor and I can't tell you how many times I've heard people say, you know, I'm going to work out 6 days a week and I'm going to lose 10 pounds, blah, blah, blah. And then you don't see them in the gym after 3 weeks, you know? Mm-hmm. So this isn't that. This is something you can actually, which is better, build into your daily and weekly routine, monthly routine every month. And this will just help you set your path for success and bringing back that good energy. Yeah.
No, absolutely. And as with anything, really, it's the consistency of it.
Yes.
Right? It's the daily, ordinary things, right, that will bring you to the extraordinary. Just a sideline, this has nothing to do with this, but I say those words because I was at a church service over the weekend in North Carolina with my son, and that was the pastor's message, and it really resonated with me. You know, not only spiritually, but my goodness, if we could just do that the little ordinary things to get us to the extraordinary.
Right.
It sounds so simple, but yet it's really powerful.
I 100% agree.
Anyway, just wanted to share that.
All right, so we're going to give you 5 things to do. So this might be something you want to write down or save the podcast or whatever, but I think these are great focus points. We're very much goal setters too, so this is something you would incorporate into your goals if you believe in written goals, or maybe you want to list these things off on a dream board, something like that.
Yeah.
Whatever you do towards the beginning of the year, we hope that you can at least take these 5 points and run with them.
Run.
Yes.
All right. What do we got?
Intentional morning grounding.
Right.
That's heavy.
Not hustling, but grounding.
No. Yes.
Like, we get it. And again, when we're talking about this, most of us, if we're 40, 50 plus, have raised our children, right? So we don't think that we have not experienced the hustle in the morning.
And the craziness with little kids and screaming and crying and shoes and boots and can't find this glove. We get it.
100%.
We get it.
Right? This is the things that we can focus on, the intentional grounding, right? So it's, and we've talked about this before, but one of the things that I do every morning, actually before I get out of bed, is I pray. I love to just pray in bed. It's what I do. I know others do it, you know, with a cup of coffee, a candle, it does, however you do it, it doesn't matter.
Right.
But it's intentional.
Right.
That's the whole point of it.
Right.
Right? And it's something that you're doing on your terms. Right?
Yes.
I know this has become very popular, is breath work. Right?
Yes.
There was a whole thing on, you know, not just the breathing in, the breathing out, but all that stuff.
Yes.
And it really does.
There's a lot of research to show us how valuable it is. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And there's apps for that. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole, but search that, and there are apps, free apps for intentional breathing. Yes.
Yeah. Another thing that I find is also very helpful and powerful are affirmations.
Yes.
And they can be anything from you just writing a few words down right?
Those are those I am statements. Yes.
I am strong.
I am successful.
I can get through whatever this day, throws to me.
Yes.
Whatever.
I follow through on everything I'm supposed to do today.
Yeah.
Those statements, and they could be financial goals, they can be personal, spiritual. I mean, whatever you want, but again, the internet is your friend in this case. All you have to do is ask anything, Google, AI, whatever, what would be good affirmations for blah, 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 and they will give you some. And just pick some of them, and whether you're writing them out or saying them out loud.
Or they could be on a board for you.
It's going to have value.
Whatever.
It's truly going to have value in your life. So that's like the morning routine.
Yeah.
And because any or all of those things ground you, set your intention for the day, and that is when you're going to have the best success for your day.
Agreed.
Yes. Okay.
So try them out.
Yes.
Try them out, friends.
The second thing that is brought up is energetic boundary setting.
Wow.
See, we believe in energy, and you do too. If I can sell you on this, like when you're around someone that just kind of like wah, wah, brings you down, that's like
yes, we
negative
talked about negative Nellies, Debbie Downers, whatever we want to call them, right?
And maybe it's your job, maybe it's your spouse, maybe it's a difficult child, whatever it is. So we're talking about setting boundaries for your energy for the day.
Yeah.
And that is so powerful.
Well, and like we said, it's recognizing, the energy suckers versus the energy givers, right? And
PSA, we did a whole podcast on that. Go back and look for it if you didn't see it.
We did, and we talk about those people that you want surrounded in your life for that.
For sure.
But this is also at a higher level protecting your energy, setting boundaries, right?
Yes.
It's the ability to say no to something, especially during this time of the year. Without
saying no to
you could just say no, and you don't even have to give a reason.
It's things that spread you too thin, or things you just don't want to do.
Yeah.
Don't feel like you're pressured to do those things. Protecting your energy is more valuable than pleasing that person.
Absolutely.
So you have to at least view that as something you should look into, right? That energy. If someone's sucking your energy, or if there's something you just don't want to do, it's okay to say no. That's called protecting your energy, having a boundary. Yeah. And that's what we're talking about for number 2. Yeah.
Limit the drama dumpers.
Drama dumpers, draining conversations.
I mean, they could be good friends of yours, but at the time, you're like, no, I love you. I don't have time for this conversation right now.
That's protecting your energy, and
that's
it's super valuable.
Fine.
Yeah.
So, anyway, one of the things that we found was in regards to all of this with your energy and your time, that your sparkle returns when your energy isn't leaked. Now think
when your energy isn't leaked.
Yeah, leaked.
I thought that was so powerful,
like a leak.
Honestly.
Yeah. So, right?
I might have to write that down, honestly, and put it up somewhere, because I think your sparkle, you are going to have that sparkle if you're able to protect your energy.
Right. And we're talking about, when you walk into a room, you don't even have to say anything. People are just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah. She glows.
Mm-hmm.
She sparkles.
And
it's not having to do with your looks. It's just...
No, it has nothing to do with looks. It's energy. It's just
energy,
your attitude.
It's your confidence, your aura, all of that stuff.
It's your view on life. It's everything that they can read. They're picking up on that energy. Yes. Yeah. And that's what we're talking about. If you can carry that through for your whole year, how amazing that would be. So, all right, that was 2. What's number 3, Kimmy?
Okay, so we have a weekly self-check-in, which I think to a certain level we have talked about this, but we haven't necessarily called it a weekly self-check-in.
And I don't think it was in this much detail, because when I read this, I was like, I can do this, but I'm going to have to set a time. To me, I'm a scheduler. I'm going to have to set a time and date about this.
Yeah.
So I would recommend that for other people, unless you're like ridiculously, self-disciplined, and you can just do it without writing it down. But I might have to put this in my calendar, but a weekly self-check-in. And what does that look like?
So this is more of kind of what worked and maybe what didn't work.
Right. How did I do?
Yeah. What drained me this week? I mean, maybe it's probably 15 minutes tops, to be honest.
Yeah.
Setting a time for you to just look back.
Right.
Right. And think about of what happened. What are you most proud of? What are things that you would adjust? And this can run the gamut. This can be your personal life. This can be your professional life. This
be the time you woke up that week.
Right.
If you were trying to get up at 6 a.m. every day and you're like, oh, I kept hitting the snooze, your weekly check-in is like, no, I know that I'm going to be most successful if I get out of bed at 6. So what do I have to do?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or
go to bed earlier, whatever.
Or maybe there was that day that you did get up and it was a freaking kick-ass day.
Exactly.
So it's just to be mindful of those things, but
it's to
also
look
write
back.
them down. Yeah.
To look back. They call that being the CEO of your life.
Yeah.
Like if you're in business and someone's having a meeting with you and they're like, okay, so how did you do this week or this quarter or this month or whatever, right? That's what you're doing with your own life.
Yeah.
Is you're looking back at and they don't want you to go more than a week. They're like a weekly check-in.
Yeah.
How did it go? Because if adjustments need to be made, you don't want them to be made after a month, right? And
no, because then you can't even remember it either. So
you absolutely want those adjustments made right away. So a weekly check-in with yourself, and I believe that should be done with a journal and writing. But I think everyone teach their own with that. I think it's valuable to write it down. Yeah.
Well, I do agree on that too.
You do? Okay. Well,
writing everything down. You remember more.
That's very true.
That's also proven.
It makes it more intentional when you're writing it down.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What are you proud of? Yeah. What things do I need to adjust? Oh, that's great. Okay. Number 4. 1 brave action a week. Crap.
I love this. And
this takes planning too.
Yeah, we've talked about this also at a different level where we've kind of talked about if you see something, say something, right? About, complimenting someone or speaking your mind about something. I feel like this is a brave action, right? Yep. Something that maybe puts you out of your comfort zone would be a brave action.
Yes.
So again, it's to
try something new.
To get us to, and I said out of our comfort zone, another way to look at it is what we've seen in our findings is they call it a way to stretch.
Yes. That's a good
stretch.
That's actually a good
stretch,
word,
but
right.
not like to stretch yourself so that you're overwhelmed.
Not too thin.
But it's stretching. It's taking yourself
outside
out of your
comfort zone. I believe. Yeah. Right.
Right. So maybe it's speaking up at some type of meeting where you wouldn't normally speak up for something because you want your voice to be heard. Maybe you're trying something new. Maybe it's, taking a lesson or you're taking a different class. Maybe you're learning a language. Maybe you're, taking Babbel on, it doesn't matter.
Right, but maybe it's a new workout class that you wanted to try.
Right.
It's like once a week, step out of your comfort zone because that is going to build something in you that's going to bring you confidence. Mm-hmm. And even if it's a fail, man, what a great story. We go to like a class that's similar to Pilates. It's called Sculpted by Legree. And what's funny is we send each other videos of people completely failing at what we do. Because it is funny. A lot of people fail. Like, when they fall through the machine or they lose their balance or, I'm sure a lot of it's jokes. But there is like that fear. Honestly, every class that we go to that we could like topple over or be on the floor, whatever. It hasn't happened yet. But I think that's good for us to challenge ourselves in something that is new to us. And we do that with fitness. Sure.
We do.
I think so.
The other thing that it could also be is letting go of something that no longer fits you.
Oh my goodness, yes.
So it really is this, check-in, this self-check-in. Like, maybe it's the new stuff, but maybe it's like, well, maybe what is not working in my life right now, and maybe I'm choosing to disconnect with it. Whether
it's time to let it go.
Whether it's a person, whether it's, something that is habitual that you're doing that is just not working.
And, I think a lot of people keep doing things that they don't want to do. And I sat with somebody this week that was like just trying to get to know me and stuff. And I said, I really don't do anything that I don't like to do.
Yeah.
There's so much freedom in that.
Then
I backed it up with, well, I don't have a husband. I don't have young children. I really have nobody telling me what to do. But I don't do anything that I don't like to do. And there's so much freedom in that. And so sometimes it's letting go, because I have been there where I've done things I didn't want to do. So I've just started saying no to things.
Yeah.
And that is what we would consider being a brave action. I think that's brave of you. It is
very brave.
To say, you know what? I'm not going to join this club. I'm not going to do this study. I'm not going to be a part of whatever it is. Maybe it's because financial reasons or time, or you're just irritated with the people, whatever it is. But that is a brave action, and they're encouraging you to do something like that once a week.
I wholeheartedly
once a week.
I wholeheartedly agree, and it's not going to be easy.
Right.
So, and from that, they have the tag that they have stated is success grows from courage and not perfection.
Not perfection.
And I do think that that's very, very
I think that's a relatable phrase.
Very, very
true.
Success
grows from courage, not perfection. Because you might think perfection is doing what everybody wants you to do.
Right.
And you also think you have to be perfect when you're trying something new. And it's impossible.
No.
It's new.
You don't. I mean, we all want to be the best at what we're doing, but the first time, second, third, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're learning something new.
A while.
Giving yourself grace builds character.
Absolutely.
That's for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, number 5, Kimmy.
All right. I do love this.
Yeah.
I do love this, and I talked about
I
it earlier.
I swear by it.
But daily joy and gratitude, I mean, these should be your anchors. It should be in the morning when you open up your eyes, and it should be at the end of the day when you lay down your head.
Yeah.
Whatever that looks like for you.
I have been pretty good this last part of the year with my gratitude journal.
Okay.
I have a very small journal
mm-hmm.
that we actually got from Amber
mm-hmm.
last year. And I use that journal to just write. It's usually a couple things, but it could just be one thing every day. It just starts my day. That's part of my morning routine, is being thankful for the things in my life. And it just sets you in the right path for the day. Instead of thinking of the negative, or maybe all the crap
it's the
you
hustle,
have to do.
Right? When you wake up, it's the hustle. And it really should not be about that. It shouldn't be grief to wake up in the morning.
Right.
It really should be gratitude.
Right.
That you get to wake up in the morning.
You get to wake up, because there's people that wish that their loved ones would have just woke up.
Yeah. I mean, it's, I feel that when you incorporate gratitude and joy into your lives, your life will change.
And if there was,
it really will change.
If there was one thing I could ask everybody to do, it would be that. Now I feel like Oprah, because I think Oprah started this years ago. I was like, what? I remember watching Oprah at like 9 a.m. and she was talking about gratitude, and it took me many years to get on like that boat, and but I see such value in it. I see such value, and any motivational speaker will tell you that. It's not us.
No.
This is such common language, but how many of you have a gratitude journal?
Yeah.
And how many of you spend that time in the morning just giving thanks for the fact that you can stand up, you get to wake up, you get to make breakfast for your kids, you get to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All of that stuff.
You get to go to work.
You get to go to work. You have a job.
Yeah. Yeah. It truly is a mindset shift.
It is.
And when you start doing that, I firmly believe that things fall into place because of the mindset. So
sparkle comes back consistency. Sparkle comes back
consistently. So
your sparkle will come back when you're consistent. So I think that's what we're trying to get at.
And we talked. I shared about this is doing the ordinary, right? It's just the daily little things, right, that you're doing with your life, that then the extraordinary will happen.
Yeah.
Right? Because you really, like, things
just I just got chills. You're right.
They don't just happen overnight. Come on, you got to work for it. But it's just the little bitty things that you do every single day that in the end will multiply and be fruitful for you.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know any other way to say that than to just try it and see what happens.
And you won't regret it. You won't regret taking these 5 different points that we talked about today, incorporating them into your goals, your routine, whether it's once a day, once a week, I mean, whatever it is, just starting to move that needle towards these things, you are going to have that sparkle back in your life, that energy upgrade. You're going to be that
bright light when you walk into a room somewhere, when someone meets you for the first time.
Yeah.
Even when you don't speak, you will exude the sparkle.
And we very much believe in this, but I think we try to do this in our life. And I think that people probably see us online like, oh, they've got it together. You know what? We work at this. We work out. We protect our peace. We say no to things.
Yeah. And
we practice gratitude.
I am also a firm believer in fake it till you make it, because sometimes you just don't feel like it. But a mindset is so much greater than anything that you can possibly believe in. I know we talked about this.
Yes, somebody.
But our brains are very, very powerful. I mean, we talk about this when we work out. Like, your body knows what to do. It's just your brain.
Your brain wants to stop. No, you gotta be smarter than that. Yeah. You gotta push through that. Yeah.
And the more positivity, and the more gratitude and joy that you can just tell yourself over and over and over again. And please know, we know everyone has hardships. Like, life is not always pleasant, but there should always be some aspect where you can give joy and
find something to be thankful for, or to do something good for someone. Yeah.
I mean, I have always told my boys, you know what? Someone is always going to have it way better than you in life. And you know what? Someone's also going to have it way worse than you in life.
Someone's there waking up wishing what they had. What
exactly.
You had. Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Sure.
So,
we hope that you find this valuable. 5 different points. Save this video and just listen to it or write it down, because I really think this can totally change your 2026, and we're excited for what 26 brings.
Oh, we're ready for the sparkle.
Yeah, we're ready for the sparkle.
Are you kidding me? This is gonna be great.
Yeah. I've got some work to do, but I'm going for it. I know.
Well, we all have some work to do, but
absolutely.
But that's what makes us all human, and that's where we learn and grow.
Yes.
So anyway, friends, we love you. Thanks for hanging with us.
Thank you for hanging with us. And we are so excited for your 2026. Let us know what you think of the podcast, and thank you for watching. Cheers.
Cheers to your sparkle.